And his wife, I think her name was Amy, was on the flight that slammed into the side of the Pentagon. And we were speaking to him about this, and his wife's dead now. He's not someone who sits in a room somewhere and watches YouTube clips. He's a guy who says that he's incredibly lucky to have had 30 years with his wife. When there were children on board that flight that slammed into the Pentagon. And I asked him, I said, look, do you think that American or British actions after 9/11 were the right things to do? And this is a guy whose wife was taken from him and killed with all those other people, and he said that he's ashamed of the American government and the British government for going to go and kill more civilians, like his wife was a civilian, being killed by aggressive people, and suddenly the country he loves, the country that he's patriotic for, is killing men, women and children in an act of childish retaliation, which is what it was. It was hijacked retaliation for the benefit of the military-industrial complex. So I just want to say that I want to carry on making films. It's still the exact same me, just because I've changed my opinion on one matter. And this is, guys, this is what it is as well. It's not a belief, because perhaps only God knows what happened on 9/11. Perhaps only God knows the level of Secret Service involvement in tailing these Islamists, or how many of them were double agents or triple agents and double-crossing and lying to one another. We don't know. And the 9/11 Commission report will not tell us anything other than superficial evidence, which we can find out for ourselves. But we shouldn't forget that, you know, our governments are inherently immoral and inherently ruled by force and by threat of force. And there are things which we can concentrate on, which everyone, not just 15% of the world who are into alternate theories, but everyone can agree on the invasion of Iraq, the genocide of 500,000 people, America's ongoing $3 billion a year in military aid to Israel, which have almost completed building their Berlin Wall. We can comment on America's support for the Saudi and Bahraini regime and the 50 countries, many of them democracies, that America and Britain has overthrown for the interests of big business in the last 50 years. And we can criticize these things. We can criticize these things on a basis where everyone can understand without having to take a leap of faith and use conjecture or connecting dots or just having an esoteric mindset to understand. We can actually fight the issues which make a difference to people's real lives. And we can do that together. And all I ask is that you forgive me for maybe being a bit too quick and too harsh by saying, oh yeah, changed my mind. But what I wanted to say was, and forgive me for being so brief, is that free speech and being in control of one's own mind is the most important thing. And I could get scared, I could be sad, I could be depressed and never make another film again, but I still believe the fundamental things that I believe in, which is in unity, which is in understanding and compassion and love and not killing one another. And I've been very humbled by all this because I believed I had a very good bullshit detector coming from a good university with a good degree in philosophy. And I feel I was wrong on this one, and I just hope you respect that I feel I was wrong for me. And I've never said I was a leader, I've never claimed to be a leader, so I do not speak for the truth movement, I speak for myself, and I feel that I shouldn't be crucified for being independent of mind on this occasion. So again, with love, and with, I hope, a bit more understanding, this is Charlie, and yeah man, like, take care.